Alright guys, welcome back to Into the Breach. Last time I tackled the first mission in Exhibits Archive, and today we'll be tackling Central Museum, so let's jump right in. Quite a learning curve, quite a ways to go in terms of learning all the mechanics, but I'm having a fun time, and I hope you guys are too. I'm enjoying myself playing this lovely game by the developers of FTL. So we've got our combat mech here. What are these? Old Earth mines. Any unit that stops on this space will trigger the mine and be killed. They're instant kills, as far as I know. And here we have the defensive grid. The power grid is reduced when grid structures are damaged. Yeah, but they do have protection. Not all of them have protection. And right here is the coal plant, which is a bonus structure. If I keep it alive, then I get the reward of that, the lightning bolt. I forgot what it does, but we'll see at the end of the mission if the coal plant survives. Let's go ahead and prop him down here. One thing I noticed about setting up or deploying my mechs is that I don't want them to be on exactly or right next to each other, because it limits their mobility by another tile. Normally, say if I had him here, he's got 7 tiles to pick from. Normally you have a total of 8, and he can't move right here because there's a mine. So if I had something like here, they're both blocking each other, and that's one less tile that I could pick from. So I'm gonna try and scatter them about and see if I can get that soldier scion. And he's a like a cleric Vec. All of the Vec receive +1 HP as long as the scion is living, but once he goes down, they will lose that +1 bonus. I really like those little text. Whoa! I guess they don't understand the concept of mines. Okay, so now I have a lot of mines on my side. In fact, I can't really... I don't suppose I can move over mines. I'm very tempted to try it, but at the same time, I don't want to just blow up and lose one of my characters. During one of my test runs, I did figure out that you can have a character die and the mech will basically remain stationary there and go offline for the rest of that mission. I had that happen to my combat mech. Let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna go ahead and just block that for now. Oh, but if I push him, let's undo that move, which is a really nice option, and you can do it as much as you want. Okay, within just the movement part, not the action such as firing. So no, I do like to keep him here. And let's just go ahead and have him set up here, staggered away from him, but close to this enemy. I'm okay with having the defense shield be taken down. Yes. I'm okay with that as well. I think upgrading mobility for my mechs is a good feature to have. Are you gonna move? Okay, he is. I'm just gonna threaten him. Now he's stuck. Okay, so we've got a lot of things to take care of. It looks like my artillery mech is gonna make a first action. Judging by the fact that once they're grouped together like this, it looks like a juicy opportunity to use the pushback effect of the artillery shell. So, could do is take down that. If we take him down, they'll have a total of 3 health each. I can move him out of the way, and that way his attack will be useless. Then it's important that I push him out. Perhaps like so. Okay, so I'm going to move you back first, and which frees him up. Then I'm going to launch that, and they'll take a bunch of damage there. Cool. And then I know... Oh. Shucks. There is some damage gonna go on the buildings. I would like to use some more mines, but I don't think that's a viable option right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them here, and I can do some more damage to them. Right now, he'll be, I can even check the order. So this scorpion right here will be taken out on the next turn. I think I'll be safe. Oh no, not if I do that though. I'm gonna go ahead and undo that move. So it's okay if I keep him alive, and I would like to focus on him. So it's actually safe moving here, and we can take out this, what is this unit? The Firefly with our combat mech, but we will be taking building damage anyways, and I think that's a justifiable decision. So we'll go ahead and do that. Ow. And we'll end our turn. Fuel taken out. These two will emerge. And our coal plant is still intact, which is nice. This is not so nice. Okay. That is a lot of Vex spawning. So, what can we do? We can push him away and do 1 damage. That will cause him to be at 2 health. He will move away and render this building safe. Then I can move in with him and finish off him as well, and perhaps start getting this guy. So let's do that. First, it was artillery mech. Yes. Followed by him. Excellent. And now coal plant. I don't want that happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. He'll be taking a lot of damage. Oh boy. I think it's worth it. So I'd rather not do more building damage because the power grid, like I said last episode, was very important to me. It's persistent amongst all my islands, which are basically the overworlds. If you think of this as an individual mission, then the islands are sort of the groups of missions, each with their own theme. So we've only got 1 turn till victory, and no one's gonna get hurt if I simply move him out of the way. So we can go ahead and try and maximize our damage. So let's see if we can get some XP going. Oh no, I don't want that. Very good. And let's get the artillery, get some XP. Excellent. We end our turn. The enemy attack is useless. We saved the coal plant, and we made it out. We only took 1 casualty in the form of this building right here, but I believe at that turn it was going to get hit anyways. With this region secured, we can open up our technology vaults. Let's see what other old Earth tech we can use against the Vec. Okay, cool. Grid defense increased by 3. This affects the chance of resisting building damage in combat. Do I have to unlock that, or is that just a passive ability that he has? It looks like it's a passive ability, which is nice. Here we can see the sort of loadout system. The reactor is basically we can spec power bars or reactor cores into it in order to upgrade things like stats or the weapons that he has. With that being said, we can go. Let's tackle another mission. Let's either do the pasture, where we have to defend tanks, or we can do the artifact vaults, and we can actually see. I mean, okay, yes, we can actually preview the mission before it goes on. It looks like we're probably going to spawn around here. We have to do our best to take less damage and protect the power generator with air support on, I would say, our side, but with the missions that I've played air support on, they've mostly been firing close to me rather than the Vec. With that being said, I think we'll tackle the artifact vaults because it gives us these 2 options, which I would like some more power grid. Okay, that's what the lightning bolt is for. When you complete a mission and do the bonus objective with the lightning bolt symbol, you will get another point into the power grid. Let's tackle this one. Okay, start off with a soldier scion, a scarab, and a scorpion with 4 health. Let's do the mech up close, nice and close, and protecting the power generator, followed by the cannon mech with a nice line of sight, and then finally our artillery mech, which can shoot over obstacles such as mountain tiles and buildings. You can go ahead and hang back. Perfect. I say perfect, but who knows. Okay, so we've got a pod incoming, and I still don't think I've gotten a single pod in my 2, 3 or few times of playing the game. So okay, we need to take out the soldier science, which brings everyone down a couple points of health. We can also see if we can move him back. That looks good. And now that he's there, let's see if we can do some more damage. Yes, we can. So we potentially have the ability to take down the scorpion. Right, or we could take down the soldier scion already. I think for right now we'll be okay if we can take down a unit, and we'll still take the point of damage because I don't think we can take down the scarab. Perhaps not. So we'll do... Cool. Oh, I could have... Perhaps I could have done it in a way where I could have gotten the scarab on here, but with that being said, we'll do the point of damage, and we'll take a point of damage from the scarab. We'll end our turn here. That was a pretty useless bombing run. We take a point of damage, and here comes more Vec. Another scarab with a health bonus. Okay, so these two are in the blast radius, so I think now it's important. Okay, he's gonna launch that. So how to get everything out of the way. We can use the combat mech to push one of these units. Right now, he's not attacking, so he's not a priority right now. Whereas this one and this one kind of pretty much are. Let's see if we can maximize our damage. I'm thinking we push him, but if we push him, we'll lose the time pod, which is again a recurring theme apparently. Otherwise, he's dead. This one's dead anyway, so I think it's best that we move out. He's got 3 health. We can't really do anything else here. So I'm going to move him here, out of the bombing range. And he will go ahead and block the Vec from spawning. Which leaves us to essentially... Perhaps we can... 1, 2, 3. With that bombing run right there, it really limits my options of moving in closer for my combat mech. So I think we'll have him move here. I could do here, but again, not only will be killed by the bombing explosion, but even if he attacks the scarab, I'm going to lose the time pod. So let's just go ahead and move him out, and we'll take the kill already. Yes. So I have to prioritize either the time pod or this one building, and we do get a point if we protect the power generator, which I've been doing a good job so far. So I'll go ahead and move here. I'm gonna end our turn. I get this a lot. Another useless bombing run. A point of damage. Dispatching rush boost. Thank you, Mr. Dewey. Okay, so that's a good bombing position. Okay, now I think I know what I can do here. I can move this one over here and go ahead and push everyone away, which frees up my cannon mech, deals some damage to him, and moves him to the Vec spawning. So so I think that's very effective. Followed by absolutely nothing from my combat mech, unless perhaps I can do this. Is he attacking? Okay, he is attacking. Again, with that time pod there, it really just says something. I can't, if I push any Vec unit onto it, I lose the pod, which is really unfortunate, I'd have to say. So I either take another building point of damage, or I lose the pod. And it's prioritizing your rewards versus things like health makes this game pretty challenging, I'd say. Let's go ahead and do absolutely nothing because I can't. Let's block a unit. I want to try and at least maximize the amount of actions I can do, or benefits I should say, from the actions. That's cool, you attack him, but he still gets, luckily for me, I resisted it thanks to the grid defense. Chance of building resisting damage is shown to the right. Yes, right here, 18%. Kind of like a dodge in FTL, which is neat. So they're gonna go ahead and move. Okay, last turn, and it's my turn, and we can see the environment comes first, which will take on 1-2 units. So let's see, we will secure the Tide Pod, not Tide Pod. Made that mistake before. It's a Time Pod. So we'll go ahead and let's see if anyone wants some experience. Perhaps one of these two. Well, we'll do this. Just push them that way. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do this, just so he's free from danger. And we'll end our turn with this one doing absolutely nothing. Thank you, Bombing Run. Finally helpful. And for the first time in a long while, I've secured a Time Pod, not a Tide Pod. Cool. So let's see what kind of reward we get. 1 reactor core. I don't think that's very bad. And thanks to the grid defense, we're still at 5. We would have been at 4. And we get the extra power grid help from the bonus of the artifact vaults. Anyways, that was quite a long mission. Next time I'm gonna go ahead and tackle, I think, the last mission of this island. I could be wrong, or the last mission I get to choose. There's one more thing that comes after that, but we will tackle that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.